12 daily habits that are destroying your kidneys. You're doing these things every single day, and they're slowly destroying your kidneys without you even knowing it. By the time the damage shows up in blood tests, it might already be too late. But if you stop just one of these habits today, you might save yourself from dialysis, kidney failure, or even worse. Imagine this. You're going about your daily life. Eating, drinking, sleeping, all seems fine, but deep inside, two organs the size of your fist are quietly suffering. And here's the terrifying part. They won't scream for help until the damage is already severe. These two organs, your kidneys. And what if I told you that some of the most ordinary, innocent habits, like not drinking water at the right time or popping a common painkiller, are among the biggest threats? Your kidneys are your body's natural filters. Every drop of blood in your body passes through them dozens of times a day. They remove waste. They balance minerals. They control blood pressure. They even help make red blood cells. But the scary truth is, most people don't know they're damaging their kidneys until the damage is irreversible. Let's steps dive in. And it's not just about kidney disease. It's about fatigue, puffiness around your eyes, frequent nighttime urination, itchy skin, and high blood pressure. These are all signs your kidneys are waving a white flag. So today we're exposing the 12 daily habits, seemingly small, that quietly harm your kidneys day after day. And yes, many of these are things people over 50 do more often without realizing the cost. 1. Not drinking enough water. Now here's the twist. It's not just how much you drink. It's if you're drinking big gulps at night and ignoring thirst during the day, you're forcing your kidneys to work overtime while you sleep when they're supposed to be resting too. Over the years, this disrupts their rhythm, leading to damage. Aim to sip water steadily throughout the day, not chugging only when you're thirsty. This one sounds obvious, but most people still don't do it right. Your kidneys need water to flush out waste. Think of them like a coffee filter. If there's not enough water, everything gets stuck and clogs the system. And yes, tea and coffee do not count. They're diuretics. They actually cause your body to lose more water. It's uncomfortable. You're out shopping or stuck in traffic, and you tell yourself, I'll go later, but delaying urination regularly puts pressure on your bladder and backtracks that pressure to your kidneys. Over time, this can lead to urinary tract infections, and worse, it creates a breeding ground for bacteria to travel upward into the kidneys. 2. Holding in your urine too long. 3. Eating too much salt. Salt hides in everything, from bread to canned soup to those little flavor packets in instant noodles. It's not just the salt you sprinkle on your food that's the problem. It's the processed junk that's loaded with sodium. One woman told me she used to delay going to the bathroom at work, thinking it was no big deal. 10 years later, she ended up with recurring kidney infections that led to long-term damage. Don't wait. If you feel the urge, go. 4. Overusing painkillers. Want to test your salt intake? Check the labels in your kitchen. If a food has more than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving, and you're eating multiple servings, that adds up fast. Too much sodium makes your kidneys work overtime to remove the excess from your blood. It raises blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of kidney failure. If your blood pressure is always high, it's like having a hose with too much water pressure. Eventually it bursts. This one's shocking because it includes over-the-counter meds people think are harmless. Ibuprofen, naproxen, even aspirin, when taken daily or long-term, can reduce blood flow to the kidneys. Less blood flow means less oxygen and nutrients, and without enough oxygen, kidney tissue dies slowly. I get it, pain is real. But if you're taking NSAIDs every day for headaches, back pain or arthritis, talk to your doctor about safer alternatives, or natural anti-inflammatories like turmeric or magnesium-rich foods. You may not feel the damage happening, but years later you're sitting in a Dr. Sip's office, hearing the words chronic kidney disease. 5. Eating too much protein. Yes, protein is good, but more isn't always better, especially for your kidneys. When you eat protein, your body produces waste called urea, and it's your kidney's job to filter out that urea. High-protein diets, like eating steak, eggs, and protein powders all day, can overload your kidneys. People who are trying to bulk up or stay strong in old age often fall into this trap. But if you have any sign of kidney trouble, a high-protein diet might speed up the damage. It doesn't mean you should avoid protein. It just means balance is key, especially plant proteins like lentils, beans, and quinoa. They're much easier on the kidneys. 6. Drinking too many sugary drinks. Artificial sweeteners may be even worse. Some studies suggest they alter kidney function, especially in older adults. The safest bet? Drink water or infuse it with lemon, cucumber, or mint if you need flavor. And if you do drink juice, dilute it with water and stick to once in a while, not daily. Sodas, bottled juices, sports drinks, even the ones labeled zero sugar can wreak havoc. These drinks spike your blood sugar, and over time, high blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. This is why diabetes is one of the top causes of kidney failure. 7. Not controlling blood sugar. People often say, "But I feel fine. I'm not diabetic," yet blood sugar damage happens silently, for years before symptoms show up. If you're over 50, get your A1C tested regularly. It shows your average sugar levels over 3 months. It's one of the best indicators of kidney strain. Even if you're not diabetic, fluctuating blood sugar levels affect kidney function. Your kidneys rely on stable blood sugar to manage fluid balance. If sugar levels spike and crash all the time, your kidneys wear out faster trying to compensate. It's like putting a kink in a garden hose. Less water reaches the flowers. In this case, less blood reaches the kidneys, and they begin to shrink, weaken, and scar. Smoking even doubles the risk of protein leaking into your urine, a dangerous sign of kidney breakdown. 8. Smoking. You already know smoking's bad for your lungs and heart, but did you know it also hardens and narrows the blood vessels that supply your kidneys? If you've smoked for decades, quitting today still makes a difference. Your kidneys can begin to repair, but only if you give them a chance. 9. Drinking excess alcohol. One glass of wine now and then might not be harmful, but regular alcohol use, especially binge drinking, causes dehydration and forces your kidneys to work harder to process toxins. Alcohol also raises blood pressure, damages liver function, and throws off your mineral balance, all of which put a strain on your kidneys. Even beer, which people think is light, contains compounds that alter kidney filtration rates. If you drink alcohol often, it's worth cutting back, even by half, to let your kidneys breathe. 10. Ignoring sleep. This one might surprise you, but poor sleep habits damage your kidneys. During deep sleep, your kidneys slow down and regenerate. If you're constantly sleeping late, getting up to pee several times a night, or suffering from sleep apnea, your kidneys don't get the downtime they need. In fact, studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are more likely to develop kidney disease. Start protecting your kidneys by fixing your sleep. Go to bed at the same time. Avoid screens late at night. And if you snore loudly or gasp for air in your sleep, get checked for apnea. It's more common after 50 than you think. 11. Taking supplements without medical advice. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe. High doses of vitamin C, some herbal teas, and even excessive calcium supplements can cause kidney stones or strain the kidneys. Seniors trying to boost immunity often take handfuls of pills daily, not realizing the kidneys have to filter out every excess nutrient. This is the most dangerous habit of all, not listening to your body. The early signs of kidney damage are easy to miss, and even easier to ignore. Things like 12. Ignoring early warning signs. Talk to a doctor before starting anything long-term, especially supplements like creatine, which is popular for muscle strength but dangerous for anyone with even mild kidney issues. Swollen ankles or puffy eyes in the morning. Frequent urination, especially at night. Foamy or bubbly urine. Dry, itchy skin that doesn't go away. Constant fatigue even after rest. These aren't just aging. They're whispers from your kidneys. And if you ignore those whispers long enough, they'll turn into screams. Here's the real wake-up call. By the time symptoms start, up to 80% of your kidney function may already be gone. The kidneys are silent sufferers. They don't complain early on. That's why most people who end up on dialysis didn't feel anything until it was far too late. But this also means if you're watching this now and you haven't been diagnosed yet, there's still time. Time to reverse damage. Time to change habits. Time to protect the organs that have quietly served you every second of every day. And the first step is awareness. Not drinking enough water during the day, holding in urine too long. Let's recap the 12 habits that are silently destroying your kidneys. Consuming too much animal protein, eating too much salt, especially in processed foods, overusing over-the-counter painkillers, ignoring blood sugar control, smoking, which shrinks blood vessels to the kidneys, drinking sugary or artificially sweetened beverages, poor sleep patterns, taking supplements without guidance, drinking excess alcohol regularly. If this helped you, subscribe now so you never miss a chance to protect your health. Ignoring the early warning signs your body gives you. Each of these habits alone may not seem dangerous, but over time together, they create the perfect storm. Your kidneys work hard, but they can only take so much. If this helped you, subscribe now so you never miss a chance to protect your health.